But let's begin in Hartford as police continue to investigate that chilling act of violence that hospitalized a 12-year-old boy again with multiple gunshot wounds.
Your reporter Marcy Jones is live at police headquarters in Hartford. So Marcy, walk us through what happened there.
Good morning, Tracy and Raja. Well, first and foremost, we have some good news. The victim will be okay. Police are confirming that his injuries are non-life threatening. However, the big question remains, why would anybody shoot a 12-year-old little boy multiple times? Eyewitness news crews captured this eerie scene in the area of Park Terrace just after 7 Wednesday night. Caution tape up and several police cruisers visible. Detectives searching for any clues as to what exactly happened. According to police, the boy suffering from gunshot wounds was then taken to Connecticut Children's Medical Center, where he was treated for his injuries. Hartford Police Major Crimes is currently conducting a thorough investigation. Now, detectives are still trying to piece together what exactly led up to this act of violence. And of course, whoever is responsible, they're trying to pin down right now. They're looking at witnesses and trying to get all of those clues together. As soon as we get any more information, we'll bring that to you. But for now, that's the latest. Your reporter in Hartford, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.